Today we're checking out the new Cab IR plugin by GGD or Get Good Drums. Studio Cabs The Contenders Round 1. And it's pretty rockin'. Before we dive in, let's check out a demo of all the included cabinets using just a single SM57 IR for each cabinet, using my ESP Ltd EC1000T CTM in violet shadow with the Fishman RZK set on the bridge pickup, through my new Lichtlaerm Audio Prometheus amplifier on the heavy channel, of course. And yeah, let's check it out. Enjoy. Alright, that sounded really good with this amplifier. So all the included cabinets in this plugin have their own unique character, but they definitely sound balanced. And they have a certain round or three-dimensional quality to them that I really enjoy. So to create this new Studio Cabs product, the guys from GGD got together with Francesco Filigoi, and he was basically the one that created all the IRs in his own studio. So this plugin basically has Francesco's own signature sound, if you will. As you heard in the demo track, 8 different cabinets are included, all 4x12 cabinets, so this is obviously great for rock and metal and anything distorted, or clean of course. And overall the plugin is just very easy to use, and not convoluted when it comes to the features, which is great. I guess you could say that this plugin is created in such a way that it's really hard to make it sound bad, basically. So it's kind of like a sweet spot plugin with a lot of great tones in it. So no endless searching and browsing to get that ultimate tone. Just a couple minutes perhaps and you're done. So as you can see in the plugin or standalone app, there is a basic mixer with 7 slots. You can change the levels, the panning, mute, solo, etc. And it also has some clever features that we will get into. First, let's take a look at all the included cabinets. We have the Fried, which is based on a Friedman cabinet. We have the Uber, which is based on a Bogner Uber cab. We have the ORNGE, which is based on an Orange PPC 412. We have the Mes Trad, which is based on a Mesa Boogie Traditional. We have the 3VH, which is based on an EVH cabinet. We have the Mar TV, which is based on a Marshall 1960 TV cabinet. We have the ENG XXL, which is based on an engl XXL Vintage. And we have the Mar AV, which is based on a Marshall 1960 AV cabinet. Now, I have some DI tracks in my DAW, Cubase 13, which I've run through Helix Native with the Line 6 Badonk amp model with the GGD plugin after it. And let's take a listen to that and browse through all the different cabinets for a second. Check it out. Cool, so that's a nice variety of 4x12 cabinets in there. And like I said before, they all have their own unique sound, but they all sound balanced as well. Now for each cabinet, you can choose between 7 different microphone options. For the intro demo, I just stuck with the SM57, which just sounds great for my personal use. I love how balanced that is. But you also get an SM7B, an MD421, an M160, a KM140, a C414, and an R121. Let's also take a quick listen to all the included microphones. Check it out. Cool. Now this plugin does give you the option to sculpt the tone a little bit when it comes to the brightness and the darkness. There's a little potentiometer at the bottom of each channel that you can basically use to sculpt the tone a little bit. Turn it to the left for a more dark sound and turn it to the right for a brighter sound. And what they basically did is they created 3 IRs within the sweet spot range, one of them being darker, one of them being the most balanced, and one of them being brighter. And with this pot control, you can basically blend between them to find the ultimate brightness for your tone. Now keep in mind that the range of brightness and darkness isn't huge because, like I said before, it's all within that sweet spot range. But it's cool that they added this feature for a little bit of tweakability. Let's also take a quick listen to how this control affects the tone. Check it out. Wonderful. Now I'm a simple guy. I usually don't like to blend various cabinets and stuff like that. But of course, with this plugin, you can blend any cabinet and microphone you like. So let's try some of that out as well. This plugin also includes many presets that were made by Francesco himself and people like Nolly and Misha, and many, many more. And there's a lot of stuff to choose from. Let's try a couple. Another very cool feature of this plugin is the Master EQ switch. And by enabling this switch, basically the entire plugin, so all the IRs get switched over to another set, and those are basically processed so that they sound more mix ready and a little bit more polished. And when you switch that feature off, the IRs are a bit more raw, which you did here in the intro track. Now let's take another listen to the intro track, but this time with the isolated guitars. And this time I will turn the Master EQ function on for all the cabinets. Take a listen. Cool, so that made everything sound a little bit more polished and mix ready. So that's a great feature indeed, and I like it. And of course, this plugin also has in and output metering, which is always useful. And you can also load your own impulse responses into the slots. And you can even export IRs out of this plugin into a WAV file so that you can load them into your hardware modeler, for example. So that's also a nice touch. So that's it basically. Simple and effective, but still very versatile. Yeah, and I think that it sounds pretty damn good. It's basically Francesco's sort of signature plugin, and it has his signature sound. But there definitely is a big sweet spot of tones in here, and it's very easy to get great tones with very little effort. They basically already did all the hard work for you. The only thing that I found that I needed to do for these IRs is add a little bit of a low cut at around 80 to 90 hertz or so, just to remove some of that low end rumble. But that's all. So yeah, definitely check out this product. I'll put a link in the description below. Thanks so much for the guys at GGD and Francesco for sponsoring this video. I really appreciate it. But of course, as always, all thoughts and opinions are 100% my own. That's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and that you found it useful. If you enjoyed it, please drop a like and subscribe down below, as that really helps the channel out. Also, let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts are on this product. And of course, you can also follow Sonic Drive Studio on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you guys so much for watching and hope to see you soon. Cheers.